back to Face It and Fix It. We are standing by to speak to Jackie Marshall-Clark, Manager of Corporate Communications and Government Relations. Jackie, are you there with us?
I am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jackie. Last we spoke, we didn't know what was going to happen. You told us that you were prepared, and you explained to us all of the steps that you would take in the event that there's a power outage, and there was. And I just want to mention a couple of things, because I was one of the persons on social media not angry at the Light and Power, because I will not take back what I said. You are and still remain my number one utility company, and not just in Barbados, but regionally. So that, let me just put that there. But I did state on social media, I was a little concerned about the strategy of restoration after you have done the essential services. Now, if you live near to the hospital, you got lucky, police stations, etc. And we know that, and we commend you for that. What I was concerned about, and because I was ignorant to it, and you got some explanation at that time, I wanted to know if who was out the longest would normally be restored the first. That was one of my questions. But then, let me just put that out there. But then I recognized as the discussions continued with Light and Power, different things happened. There was a problem at a substation, poles fell, all different things fell. But one thing I would like to suggest, and I stand by this, it's not the BL&P, the guys are wonderful. What I had concerns about is the adjusting one's expectations. For example, if I knew that I would be out for 2-3 days in St. Philip, then I would have made some arrangements to, say, put my frozen meat by my mom or someone. Similarly, for those that in all the other areas that are out, was there or is there a chance moving forward? Because we're looking forward now, things and lessons learned to what we can do better. So we're not pulling anyone down, and I hope you don't take it that way. What I'm saying is that could you have done it in a way where we're saying today we will be in A, B, and C, so that when I call, I know, okay, they're not getting to St. Philip today. Let me mobilize. Let me get my meat by my mom, or let me go and buy some ice so that I can adjust my life to suit. I also am concerned about persons who are on insulin. Hold on, I can think insulin, and also people who are on life-saving devices. And I wanted to make an appeal with you present to people who are on such devices. Can they call Light and Power to let them know moving forward that I am a dialysis patient, I use dialysis at home, so that you would have an idea, not just for a crisis, Jackie, for a regular outage, that you have that kind of information to hand, like how you have your priority list with a storm, you may have that with your people. So I wanted to clear that up, because I believe that some people on social media felt that I was coming on hard on the Light and Power, and I was not. I think you guys are incredible. And the guys I met last night, we will talk about that afterwards, because they're wonderful guys. And I want to thank them publicly on behalf of the people of St. Philip and, of course, the wider Barbados for doing a fantastic job. So I just wanted to put those questions there at you in terms of the restoration, and you can take it from there.
Well, the truth is, Joyanne, you've given me so much. You've bitten off so much at the beginning. I don't know how I'm going to chew carefully, but I'll go through as much as I can slowly. So do remind me of some of the things that you're concerned about and your queries if I forget along the line. Good morning to everybody. And of course, I regret the situation that we're in today. But you know, when I was last here with you on Thursday, I said to you, we are prepared, and we're still very prepared, and we were, because whatever happened on Thursday, on Friday, on Friday morning, we were ready to respond. And that's why we've already started the restoration process, and we're up to 80% restored. I mean, sometimes if you do your research and you look around, you realize that this is not something that is common or peculiar to Barbados. This is something that happens in so many other places. when things like this happen. I mean, there are times when people have been out for maybe sometimes over a month. I look back at Dominica and Hurricane Maria and whatever, and people were out for months. I remember Hurricane Matthew in Grand Bahama and the same thing. However, today is not a day for comparison, not at all. Today is a day for helping, for fixing, for explaining, and for hopefully people would understand. And the mere fact I said Light and Power was ready, and I believe we were, because had not for all the things that we've done and we do, the drills, the exercises, the discussions, the meetings, the ready to strike, ready to action, we could not have been able to turn around on Friday afternoon and start restoring as we ought to and as we did. So I understand, and I said on Thursday as well, every situation is unique. So as much as you prepare and you hope for one situation and you expect circumstances like this, it can change. Now, I want to go to the personal discussion, Joyanne, where you started, because yes, you've been in contact with